2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Stadium for today's Round 26 clash of the NPL New South Wales men's competition. And the cup up for grabs today's Man Cup. We'll have the Honourable Man, Blacktown City Mayor Brad Bunty, as well as local councillor Julie Griffiths, AM, the coin toss prior to the kickoff. Whilst they do that, before we run through today's lineup today, ladies and gentlemen, it's a special day. Yes, last week, Somalia made his 200th game, against Druitt FC. Made his debut in the NPL men's competition back in 2014 when he took on Blacktown Spartans. And after the last week, 200 games, scored 80 goals overall, including 10 goals this year in 2025. We started off at the Central Coast Mariners Academy, and played AD across three clubs, Central Coast Mariners, Sydney FC, and Perth Glory, and he amongst those since at Marconi and Blacktown City. Following his move at the Premier League title back in 2024, the three-times champion of the competition, who has been part of that 2022 side that the champions to be Man United 2-0. He's also won the New South Wales Premiership and the Waratah Cup. And it's the personal honours of the years he's built international and represented Australia in the under-17s and under-23s. Which will be given his one post-game presentation on behalf of everyone here at Blacktown City Mutual. Congratulations on a fantastic career. Today being 201 games. Look forward to seeing you in the Blacktown City colours for many more games to come. Congratulations, Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, just run through today's starting line for you. This is inside the Mayor Cup. Now, Druitt Rangers. In goals, number 1, Dylan Niski. Number 3, Vanilla Montero. Number 5, Zach Tep. Massarola, the 10, Yuko Morita, the 12, Walker Pere, the 14, Alabama Drop, the 15, Carter Jackson Brown, the 21, Will Rankin, the 27, Jaden Sandow, number 29, Yuta Amura, on the bench, number 2, Alexander Zanovsky, third kicker, number 16, Stefan Gio, number 17, Sam Slade, 18, Lachlan Vasiliou, number 20, Thomas Logan, Tez, and number 99, Bilal Khalidi, coached by Ben Rolson. Your Blacktown City, they line up like this today. Goals number 1, Hayden Henderson. Number 4, Lucky Campbell. Number 6, Adam Berry. Skipper number 7, Travis Manger. Number 10, Maxi Guess. Number 14, man at the moment, Mitchell Malia. Number 16, Ben Perry. Number 17, Marty Fernandez. Number 18, Nick O'Brien. Number 23, Jacob Pressner. And starting 11, rounding that out, number 24, Jackson Bandiera. Number 9, Gunnar Moore. Number 12, Danny McHugh. Number 19, Sebastian Hayward. Number 22, Jacob Amini. Number 25, Ruben Awaratiki. Third hero, William Keegan. Of course, coached by Mark Crittenden. And Nick Huffey over 2 games played throughout the season. Blacktown City holding a slender lead. I think defeated now Druitt Town range 3 goals to 2. Round 11 back to Pop Adetta. All to play for today in their cup. Shortly we'll have Blacktown City Mayor Brad Bunting, local councillor Julie Griffiths Hay, with the fine cost by best of luck to both sides.
Test, test. 1, 2. 1, 2. That all sounds fine in my ears, but I don't know. Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2 from the pouring rain in Seven Hills. It is weather that means you really have to love it if you're going to turn up on an afternoon like today. And thankfully, I do. I think the cameraman does. I think the photographer on the pitch does. And certainly the players do too. So hopefully this is a good level and it's all sounding fine with the effects mic. I can just text me during the game and I can adjust anything that may require adjustment. But I'm going to take it that everything is sounding fine for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Landon Stadium for the Mayor Cup, your Blacktown City and Mount Druitt Town Rangers for the round 26 action here in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. And also warm welcome to the Blacktown
Adam Berry's free kick. It's well shaped and headed well clear by Tef. Few questions of a foul from the Blacktown City bench, but play allowed to continue, and Mount Druitt with the numbers and with the space to work with. It's Will Rankin for Mount Druitt. Oh, it flashes past the face of goal, and a counter-attacking chance is burned by the side from the bottom of the table. It wasn't far away from Will Rankin, but you can make the argument that Mount Druitt, with the numbers that they had, with the time that was available to them, they possibly should have made a little more of that opportunity than they did in the end. As for all the opening, all the space, Caden Henderson was not forced to make a save. Is that a wake-up call for Blacktown? Past the reach of Malia. Clever from Danilo Montero. And now Majock can't quite latch onto it. Good covering defense by Jackson Bandiera. Now Druitt have certainly shown that they are up for this one. Of that, there is no doubt. Jackson Brown. Majock couldn't get it through the feet of the Blacktown defence. It's launched towards Major, who contested forlornly, but the spillage fell and broke kindly for Marty Fernandez. Couldn't pick out a teammate. Playing and turning nicely. Yuta Kimura. You can see what he was trying to do, slip that to the lap of Abraham Majock, who's of course back at Mount Druitt for the first time in a long time. Through the junior ranks here, before progressing on to the Western Sydney Wanderers, where he played in the A-League. He's had a well-travelled career since then. Taken him to Cyprus. He was a second division champion. Taken him to South Africa, playing for Amazulu in the South African Premier League. And of course last season to Sydney Olympic, where he did manage to find the back of the net against Blacktown on April 28th last season. There might be a chance for Mount Druitt to open the scoring here, but the flag comes up against Yuto Morita. It's been close to 7 years since Abraham Majock last wore the yellow and green of the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Certainly provided a place for Mount Druitt to send and trap and control their throws, their long balls, but no attacking opportunities for him just yet. Booming switch for Maxime Yesh. And the space might open up for him as well. It'll sit for Major. The cross-come pass. Slid over to Malia. Is there an opening here for Blacktown? Malia scoops the ball inside, and it's past the reach of Maxime Yesh, but that is better from Blacktown at least. Will Malia be able to bring this one under his spell? No, I fancy the skid on the artificial turf, which has copped an He's going to just make it too tall a task for him. As anyone who is watching, living inside the state of New South Wales, which I would imagine is most of those watching would be well aware the level and the scale of rain that has been experienced over the past few days in New South Wales. And it has been non-stop in the past couple of hours here in Seven Hills. Niski forced to slam his boot through that one, and it's out of play. Blacktown able to keep Mount Druitt in their half for the moment. And apologies for the late start where the broadcast is concerned. Good to see the stream is up and running now, and hello to all of you watching on and joining us, wherever you are joining us from. Lockie Flanagan on the call for this derby of Sydney's West between Blacktown and Mount Druitt. The Mayor Cup is the piece of silverware they're contesting today. The coin toss was performed by the local Blacktown Council Mayor, but you haven't missed too much beyond the coin toss formalities from local royalty. Will Rankin's shot that whizzed past Caden Henderson's goal a few minutes ago, the best chance so far. There might be another here. Caleb Jackson-Brown cuts it back. Crucial touch from Lockie Campbell, and Yesh is able to clear. Sampao. Searching cross. It's a great one as well. It's tipped away wonderfully. Great football all round. Brilliant cross by Sampao. The header from Jackson-Brown, only matched by the save from Caden Henderson. And now Mount Druitt can lay claim to far and away the two best chances of the opening 25 minutes. Delightful ball in from Shaden Sampao, the youngster. Getting just his 11th start of the season, the 22-year-old. And Jackson-Brown's header hung in the air for an eternity, only to be fingertipped away. As Sampao's corner comes in towards the back post. Tef Rose had a stab at it, and then it's flicked again towards goal. But wayward from Danilo Monteiro. The Portuguese defender is going to have to do a little bit better than that if he wants to open his Mount Druitt account. And Caden Henderson can just take a moment to breathe, having faced a bit of pressure really for the first time today in that Blacktown goal. As it sparks a bit of belief into Mount Druitt, because this is a certainly more energetic press than we've seen from them in previous portions of this game.
and gentlemen, as we welcome back the Blacktown City Mount Druitt Town Rangers sides for the defensive second half of the Media Cup. Big thank you once again in the Access Pride Protection, the Blacktown City JDL and Football Culture Kids. Put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen.
A big second 45 awaits in Seven Hills. The local derby between Blacktown City and Mount Druitt Town Rangers, as things stand, is set to go the way of the home side here at Landon Stadium. It's the hosts leading 1-0, courtesy of Lockie Campbell's first half effort, latching on to a delightful Mitch Malia free kick to split the sides and leave the Mount Druitt Town Rangers at the bottom of the table with work to do if they want to fight back in this game and come away with a point or maybe more. It was a funny old half of football, which we do apologise for the intermittent nature of the stream, but it is Mount Druitt looking to get things going quickly. Poke forward, Abraham Majoka, huge chance, but the offside flag is up against the Town Rangers. That would have been an absolutely majestic goal had the ball bowled to the back of the net there. The passing play in the lead-up was, well, dare I say it, and I think I can say this here, a little un-Mount Druitt-like. But the irony of this scoreline is it was Mount Druitt who, in the opening 20 minutes, went the closest to scoring. An effort from the edge of the box on a counter-attack by Will Rankin, whizzing past the goal face of Caden Henderson, who was called into action a few moments later, finger-tipping away a strong header from Caleb Jackson-Brown before Blacktown found their moment that counted through the left foot of this man, Mitch Malia. His delightful free kick delivery prodded towards goal with a faint touch by Lockie Campbell. And now Marty Fernandez is looking to add to their advantage, and in truth, after a bright start, Mount Druitt were maybe lucky that Blacktown didn't add to their advantage. Travis Major tried to cut it back for Maxime Yesh, only for it to be blocked in the nick of time as Berry bends it in. There was Major, and it was past his reach. Will Rankin carries it away. The only other chances, sighters for Maxime Yesh from range, or rather Marty Fernandez. And a header from a corner that was cleared off the line as well. 5 minutes left to play. It is Blacktown who are moving with real zeal. Marty Fernandez just didn't catch it, but he is capable of being a scorer of great goals. Wasn't that time around. Yuto Morita. The positive for Mount Druitt is that they are still in this game and they have been able to break open this Blacktown back five. Travis Major wanted a free kick. The pullback of the shirt by Tef from this angle looked clear as day, but neither the assistant referee nor the man in the middle, Ivicovic, decided to signal after a corner off Tef. But should they grab a point today, Mount Druitt, it would take them level on points with Western Sydney and the Mariners in 14th and 15th place respectively. And if they can engineer a comeback, it would take them not just out of the relegation spot, but out of relegation zone altogether. Ahead of Western Sydney and the Mariners, and level with Sutherland in 13 on points. So the dangling carrot is there, and the evidence that they can break this Blacktown team open is there too. But they've got to keep Blacktown at bay, which is easier said than done, as Yej stabs it inside. There's a Mount Druitt player on the turf. It's Rocco Pellet. And Lockie Campbell, the first half goal scorer, has picked up a card for that contact with Rocco Pellet. And you can see that it has really angered the Mount Druitt players. There's some suggestions of contact slightly more incendiary. I mean, there was definitely a body bump from Lockie Campbell trying to block the movement of Rocco Pellet. A bit of follow-up contact too, but whether or not it justifies any further sanction than a yellow, I think is a question for you to decide at home. You may be able to hear through the effects mic the choice thoughts and feelings of the guilty party on that occasion, Lockie Campbell, towards Rocco Pellet. Good interception by Maxim Yej. Back to the feet of Caden Henderson. The rain has abated over the halftime interval. It was coming down sideways for the vast majority of the first half. Oh, clever touch from Major, who slipped behind the defence. Poked forward for Adam Berry. And still alive, Major, with a swing and a miss. Well, I think it was intentional. Happy to take the corner. Mount Druitt getting their bodies in the way. This is a really critical juncture of this match here. If Blacktown find the next goal, it is hard for a team who have scored just 18 goals this season and only scored multiple goals in the game 5 times to find a route back in to this one. If Mount Druitt can weather the storm, pun not intended, hopefully no lightning on the way, we've had enough of that in recent weeks in NPL New South Wales, then it is back on. It is well and truly on. Marty Fernandez is the player on the turf receiving attention from the physio at the moment. Looks like he's going to be all good to continue. Owing to some injuries at the moment. It is a slightly weaker Blacktown bench than usual. No Danny Choi, no Jack O'Brien, currently battling injury. Will King and Keanu Moore, Daniel McHugh, Sebastian Hayward, Jacob Maniti, and Ruben Awaratifi are the options. And unfortunately, it is going to be the end of the day for Marty Fernandez, and Seb Hayward, the teenager Youth Academy Blacktown graduate, is going to come in. Looking to meet this delightful delivery from Malia. A stooping header, questions of a high boot. Play allowed to continue. Massarola. Over for Yuta Kimura. They've been at their most threatening in these counter-attacks, and perhaps conscious of that, Maxim Yej with a tactical foul and a yellow card to go with it. Concerningly for Mount Druitt, having just seen Blacktown lose a player to unfortunate injury, Jared Massarola, who played that pass across to Yuta Kimura, is on the deck and receiving treatment. And I think Ben Rollison was maybe chancing his luck to see if he could convince either assistant referee or head referee Ivicovic to give a yellow. And because Maxim Yezra's yellow carded, Jared Massarola can't come up for the free kick, which is sent in well and headed out of danger by Travis Major. And so now Massarola can make his way back to the field. Played all but one and started all but one of Mount Druitt's 25 games this season. Continued to be a favourite even after the departure of Andy Montgomery. Kimura's corner, side-footed away emphatically by Campbell. Rankin with a no-look header, and it's one of the first touches for Sebastian Hayward. Kimura inside for Marita, covering well was Ben Berry, and out of danger at the concession of a Mount Druitt corner.
You guys didn't arrive in the areas you're meant to. Make sure it fucking happens.
So while Ben Rollison is liking the movement and how Mount Druitt have responded to a slower start to the second half, hear the instructions. He wants his players moving better in the box and getting the right spots. Can they heed that warning here? Well, the corner is rather over their heads. And watched out of play for a throw by Will Rankin. Of course, the awkwardness of that postponement out in Lisseroe, in case you missed it in the first half. Central Coast Mariners and Marconi postponed at Plume. Long throw. Teff the target. And out of play without any danger to the Blacktown net. Gives the Mariners a game in hand. But should Mount Druitt get a point today, as we mentioned, or all three, it would really put pressure on the Mariners in the final weeks. Even if that game in hand is against Marconi, and you wouldn't be expecting the Mariners to get anything easily from the reigning champions. It is a razor-thin relegation battle. Western Sydney and the Mariners within reach, just a point ahead in 14th and 15th. Mount Druitt are hoping to avoid automatic relegation. Sutherland on 20 points are in the mix as well if those below them pick up a few more points. Sutherland, of course, going down to St George. 4 losses on the spin for them. Great turn, speaking of spins, by Henderson, and now threaded across. Mitchell Malia, super save by Niski. That is crucial in this game because a second would maybe make it a task too tall for Mount Druitt. But as he has so many times this season, Mount Druitt's captain fantastic stands tall. Yej. Blacktown with their tails up now. Marley looking to make it happen. Off the body of Sampow and out for a corner. But a wonderful run down the left flank from the substitute Seb Hayward.
58 nil, still trailing St George FC 1. 1-1 leading to C.
Really delicately poised, this fixture. Local bragging rights, an important 3 points. It's all on the line. Silverware as well. Malia's bending ball. Up and away, but not totally cleared by Abraham Majok. Hayward. In the corner, Kresnar. And out of play for a goal kick. My apologies to Sebastian Hayward. Talented youngster who scored his first senior goal a few weeks ago here at Landon Stadium. Oh, that's a great flick. It's wonderful. Morita, can he find a shooting angle? He can. And it's responded to by a brilliant stop. Who, when he has been called into action today, and it has been on occasion few and far between, he has absolutely delivered what Mark Crittenden would have hoped. It's his second super solid save today for the 20-year-old goalkeeper. Big shoes to fill after the departure of Tristan Prendergast to Sydney United, but has stood admirably in goals for Blacktown this season. Club who, of course, a shortage of quality goalkeepers produced. Matt Ryan, the headline act, Socceroos captain. Threaded through. Major battling for it forlornly. Away by Pele. Yesh couldn't hit it in the direction of a teammate. It's a corkscrewing clearance by Nick O'Brien. And a more emphatic header from Berry. Blacktown players getting in each other's way. Real Rankin keeping it alive, doing really well. And putting it at the feet of Abraham Majok, who returns the favour wonderfully. Great play on, it's a huge chance, it's the equaliser. Yuta Kimura with another goal. And it's a massive one for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. They've weathered the storm, they struck on the break, and this one is game on at Landon Stadium.
Mount Druitt Town Rangers, score by number 29, Yuta Kimura. Now Blacktown City 1. Mount Druitt Town Rangers.
Wonderful play down that right flank from Ben Rollison's side. Will Rankin and Majok, a quality combination. Dispatched with authority by Yuta Kimura, who scored the match winner as his debut goal against Sydney Olympic a few weeks ago, and now has come up with another crucial contribution. Sampao runs out of real estate in the face of Maxime Yesh. And how do Blacktown respond to this? Because there will be some feeling that the chances they have created, they should be maybe home and home. Break back and make this a live ball game. Rankin got in a tangle. Massarola kept his feet. Jackson Brown did so as well. And eventually the referee will pull it back for the contact on Caleb Jackson Brown, the former Blacktown player. Actually started his NPL New South Wales career at Blacktown City back in 2021. To be a teammate for the likes of Lockie, the O'Brien brothers, Jackson Bandiera as well. Massarola headed forward by Majok. One to chase for Jackson Brown. Is there a foul in the middle? The answer is no. That one is far more cut and dry. Lockie Campbell scythed down by Jackson Brown. It is this point that I should mention. Since 2019, Mount Druitt's initial arrival to NPL New South Wales. Blacktown and the Town Rangers met 9 times. Only once has this matchup ended in a draw. And it was a 1-1 scoreline that day as well. Back in May 2022. Never been drawn here at Landon Stadium. We've always had a winner. It was round 13 at Popondetta Park when Jack Stewart, the scorer of many a Mount Druitt goal in the history books, cancelled out an opener for Dakota Askew. Both players pastures new these days. Controlled by Marita. It's really built the belief back for Mount Druitt in this game. And on the live ladder, it takes them level on points with the Wanderers and the Mariners ahead of them. And it means that they will avoid extending their own record of what would have been a 14th game this season goalless. Malia turned into trouble and was pressured into a stabbed pass. Pele through the lines. Majok, oh, it's really good play again. Great passing movements. Sampao just past the feet of Jackson Brown. Massarola in to pick up the pieces. It's become a really fascinating. Blacktown, they're comfortable, fairly comfortable. Still 4 points ahead of Sydney Olympic in 6th spot. They need to find some form before finals, and a 1-1 draw with Mount Druitt on paper certainly would not be suggestive of that. Lovely stuff in midfield by Adam Berry. And now Sebastian Hayward. Yesh. Back to Adam Berry. Campbell picks a delicate pass for Yesh. Manages to evade the advancements of Massarola. This Druitt defence holding firm for now. Malia, not a player they want to afford a shooting angle to, and managed to avoid that eventuality. And it is Portuguese defender Danilo Monteiro and Malia who get themselves in a tiz. Of course, we mentioned in the first half, Monteiro arriving from Vila Verdense. Of 12 clubs he's played for in Portugal, but his arrival to Popondetta Park, not the first experience of his in Australia. First in New South Wales, though. He was playing a couple of seasons ago in Victoria with Geelong Soccer Club in the lower tiers south of the border. Ben Berry. Mitch Malia. It's been just defense to handle so far today. Offs the ball towards Kresnar. Hayward heads it forward. Adam Berry. So brother Ben being urged to drive. Major was the target. Berry picks it up again. Ben Berry on the march. And a poor pass. Picked off by Abraham Majok. And he's fighting as a lone hand up forward. Just has to buy time for runners and support. Blacktown handled that situation well, but there's still space for the visitors to work with. Shaden Sampao. Pokes it to the goal scorer, Yuta Kimura, who cuts inside. And lays it down for Massarola. Sampao. Numbers in the box for Mount Druitt if he wants them. And steady tries the delicate pass to Abraham Majok. Stood up Stood up well by Tef. Robbed of it by Mitch Malia. And it is not the first tactical foul we have seen in this game. And there we go. It is not the first yellow card we have seen in this game either. Tef joining a couple of other players in the pocketbook of Ivicovic. And most of the players on those cards have been for reasons like that. Side-footed away by Rankin, only as far as Hayward, who scoops it into the penalty area. It's an awkward clearance from Tef. Punched away by Niski. I think he was uncertain about whether he could comfortably claim that in the wet weather, and with Travis Major lurking. It's a tough situation, this one, for Ben Rollison, because there are probably some players out there who are in need of a break. Maybe some rest in the form of a substitution, but things are going well for Mount Druitt in the last 15 minutes. You're almost hesitant to mess with a formula that is working, but his ears must have been burning because there are a number of new faces getting set to come on in a moment for the side from Popondetta Park. The interesting question is who will be coming off. Sampow. Oh, it's a really nice pass, but just losing his footing at the crucial moment was Yuto Morita. Much to the chagrin of Will Rankin, that throw going in favour of Blacktown. Morita, one of the 7 mid-season signings for Mount Druitt in the mid-season window. Maybe today is a sign that their acquisitions are starting to bear fruit. Still lots of football left to be played here, though. Tef trying to watch that one over the line, but Malia robbed him of the ball. Here comes Massarola to restore possession to the visitors, only momentarily. Morita previously played in Malta. Hasn't quite had the same impact as his Japanese compatriot, Yuta Komura. Scorer of the equaliser. Second already in 6 games for Mount Druitt. He's had an interesting career journey in the lead up to arriving at Popondetta Park. Previously played in New Zealand for Western Springs, but most recently in Mongolia. And there is Morita in the corner. Ben Rollison looks to be making a double change here. And that is the aforementioned Yuto Morita, who is one of 2 players coming off. Will Rankin the other, and well, if ever a player has deserved the rest, it is Will Rankin. He's run himself into the ground today. And the replacements, Alex Trajanovski, the 21-year-old, coming in for a 22nd appearance of the season, and one of a number of Mount Druitt players who are a former Blacktown junior. A lot of crossover between these 2 clubs, just 20 minutes apart. And the other, Thomas Lopez. Looking to find the back of the net for a 3rd time this season. And for a happier visit to Landon Stadium than the last time he was here. At his former club, Hills United. The final day of last season, Hills, of course, relegated. And 4-0 losers on that day against Blacktown. Trying to fight against a similar situation. Campbell for Mitchell Malia. Not a lot of numbers to aim out in the box, so Malia bides his time. Might look to go it alone, instead looking to turn provider, but it's out of play without any danger to the goal of Dylan Niski. So we're heading towards the final 15 minutes of this game. A draw doesn't do a lot. I mean, it's make a huge amount of difference for Blacktown, the way that they are sitting with 4 games left to go after this. But a draw certainly doesn't do as much for Mount Druitt as they would like. I mean, they would take it against the side above the table, but the problem for them is there's, insofar as there can be easy games in NPL New South Wales, there is no easy games coming up. They're not playing many teams who have reasons to put the cue in the rack. Sometimes you see teams who are sort of destined for mid-table obscurity or well secured in finals take a beat for the last month of the season, but got the Wolves next Saturday, Mount Druitt at home. Wollongong still fighting for that last finals place. Sydney United the week after that, who are in the same position. A relegation 9-pointer coming up against Sutherland the week after that. And they will play Spirit on the final day of the season. Spirit side who could be playing for premiership honours. Or maybe they'll have sewn up the premiership by then, the way they're going. Berry in a tangle with Kimura. Thomas Lopez making himself a nuisance, the substitute. Well done, Abraham Majok. He has been really good in flashes today. 26-year-old South Sudan international. Formerly of the Western Sydney Wanderers at A-League level. Niski launches it long, looking for Majok. It's over his head. Switching the play was Berry. He was brought down in the process, and the referee responds with a free kick in Blacktown's favour. As we get towards the crunch of this game. Within the 9 meetings they've had since 2019 in the top flight, over close to a third of all of the goals scored in this game have come in the final 15 minutes. It has delivered late drama before. Blacktown hoping that'll be true again as it's in towards Major. And away by Tef Tef. Pumped clear by Majok. Berry was clever. Nick O'Brien. Maxime Yesh. Floated towards Berry. Adam to Ben. Blacktown starting to throw a few more numbers forward in search of something in this game. Will it cost him at the other end? Because Kimura has nearly picked the pass for Abraham Majok. You can feel a bit of the tension here at Landon Stadium. Around the ground, Sydney United have squared it up against St George, so 1-1 at Adenza Park with 2 minutes left to play. While in the Gong, Wollongong are down to 10, but they lead Sydney FC. As that is pumped across for Malia. Niski off his line and well judged by the captain keeper, Shaden Sampow. Lockie Campbell copped that one square in the noggin, but took it like an absolute champion. Even Yuta Kimura has come in to check that the Blacktown defender is okay. Malia, clever pass. Opens up a bit of pasture for Berry. Yesh. Away from the challenge of Sampow and switching it for Kresnar, but just a bit too much meat on it for the Blacktown fullback to make anything of it. Now Druitt are screaming out for the substitution, and they are going to get it. Shaden Sampow to be replaced by Stephen Stanich-Floody, another of the mid-season transfer brigade, returning home to Australia from Ireland, where he was playing in the second division with Kerry FC. Of course, it's a name that you may already be familiar with elsewhere in this Australian football ecosystem. Sister Mary, a A-League women's player with Canberra United, currently playing her NPL football in Victoria with Brunswick Juventus. Such great close control, Mitch Malia. Such a tricky player to get the ball off. Always finds a way to make something happen. There's the 33-year-old. 201st NPL New South Wales game. Bent in and repelled by Danilo Montero. Bandiera being harassed and harangued by Majok and forced to head to the safety of Caden Henderson, whose clearance is skew whiff. Really getting to the crunch here at Landon Stadium. Is there a late show on the way at Seven Hills? Berry. Campbell. Wasn't his first half opener. Towing it in off the free kick from Mitch Malia seem a long way away. Adam Berry. Left-footed ball in. Major flicking it on. Super save, but it's in anyway. Kresnar to the rescue. Blacktown wrestled the lead back from Mount Druitt in the local derby. Niski made an out-of-this-world save to deny Travis Major. But from that distance, Jacob Kresnar could not miss for goal number 4 of the season. Right place, right time, perfect result for Blacktown City. Heartbreaking for the Town Rangers. Oh, that is how delicately things rest in this game of football at this point of the season. Niski's reaction save off the header from Travis Major was insane. But there was no time to celebrate or enjoy an excellent piece of goalkeeping because Jacob Kresnar crashed in to stroke into the empty net. And now Mount Druitt got that familiar sinking feeling. They have to do something that they have only been able to do 5 times before this season, and that is score multiple goals in the game. It could be a moot point here, though. Wonderful control from Malia. Lockie Campbell bends it away from goal. And it is just effortless watching Mitch Malia play football sometimes. Creator again. Couldn't repeat the dose of another assist for Lockie Campbell. Majok lost it in the middle. Mitch Malia gets on the move. A third would surely kill it. It's crossed in. Travis Major couldn't reach it. Important touch from Rocco Pele.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Blacktown City will be back here in a fortnight's time, Sunday, 17th of August. 28 action, second last home game of the year.
Of course, we've seen a substitute earlier in the breakdown of that opening, or that go-ahead goal. Jacob Manidi coming on, and now he's going to be joined by Ruben Awaratifi as Mitch Malia's day comes to an end, and what a day it has been for the Blacktown legend. Assist for the opening goal. There's been a menace elsewhere. Well, Druitt have got subs to make 2, but they will have to wait for the moment, it looks like. As Manidi bends the ball in, it's punched away by Niski. Again, a situation where, you know, if the day is dry, he's probably claiming that outright. Stanic Floody. Do Mount Druitt have another late stand in the tank? Can they find a way to get back in this game again? Now those subs come through for Mount Druitt. Lucky Vasiliu and Bilal Belkadi make their way onto the field. Danilo Montero leaving the field alongside the goal scorer Yuta Kimura. Bouncing ball. Will it break for Lopez? No, Caden Henderson was off his line well, and this will be, should it hold with 5 minutes plus stoppage still to play, very satisfying win for Blacktown City. They'll be back on the winners list, needing to find some hope and confidence before finals time. Manidi, Ruben Awaratifi giving chase. As Awaratifi haven't made quite as many mid-season signings as their opponents today, Blacktown, but Ruben Awaratifi was one of them. Returning from the Sutherland Sharks. And actually scored since he was last at Blacktown in the Australia Cup last year for his old new side. Major breaking away on the right, bending the ball in, headed away by Alex Trajanovski. Is there one more bit of drama to come in this game? Major heads to the deck, and the assistant referee whistles in his favour. Travis Major in absolutely no hurry to bring about the resumption of play in game 313 of his Blacktown career. Jacob Manidi, the Philippines Youth International, has been on set-piece duty since Mitch Malia's departure. This time he goes short, though. Blacktown want to have it in the corner, and they want Major to be the man with it, who picked the gap for Maniti out for a corner. So you would expect it'll be a repeat dose on the way from Blacktown, trying to keep it hemmed in. Or will they? Looks like they're going to go for the corner proper this time. Maniti swings it in, side-footed away. Major happy to watch it out, and so too Maniti. Minutes away now, Blacktown, from a return to the winner's circle, and a much-needed one ahead of a big trip to Odense Park next week to take on Sydney United. And play the Wanderers and Sydney FC after that, before ending the season against the Wollongong Wolves here at home. Well, ending the regular season. They will, of course, barring an almighty drop-off. And finals to come. So a free kick for Mount Druitt. It allows them to push up the lines and push for a late point that would probably, in context, feel like all three. Awaratifi could only knock it down to the advantage of Abraham Majok, who just put too much mustard on it in the direction of Bilal Belkadi, and Caden Henderson can sap more seconds out of this one. And there's been, other than an injury to Marty Fernandez, no reason to expect a major amount of stoppage time as that loose header breaks for Awaratifi. The effort on goal just lacking a bit of conviction and killer instinct in the crucial moment. Kresnar, he is set to be the match winner with goal number 4 of the season. Sent forward in hope by Trajanowski. The bouncing ball broke for Vasiliu, and Ivicovic is going to bring it back for the infringement on Trajanowski. Owing to the time and position of the game, Mark Crittenden in stickler mode, making sure that free kick was taken in its own half. Caden Henderson punches, only as far as the top of the box. Belkadi couldn't find a crucial touch. The back heel was risky, but it worked out for Vasiliu. Sounds like 4 minutes of time added on by James Macris. It is time enough for maybe 1 or 2 chances for Mount Druitt. Tef was coming back from an offside position, and that is going to kill it dead and chew away a few more seconds for the hosts. Tef wants to stay forward, but he's being called back by one of his teammates. Fired forward by Caden Henderson. Awaratifi flicks it forward, but it's of no use to any of his teammates. That's a better header though. Lopez for Trajanowski. Blacktown getting their numbers behind the ball quickly. It's a low percentage pass. It works out for Lopez. Abraham Majok! It was off the post and he was offside anyway, but what a chance for Mount Druitt to snatch something late in stoppage time. It would have been a first Mount Druitt goal in 6 years.
Hey, okay, get in. Make sure they stay in. Get in.
For Abraham Majok. How fine the margins are and have been in this game of football. Awaratifi up to Major. The Rabona pass to Ruben Awaratifi.
Lucky.
Halfway through stoppage time, it's in the grasp of Blacktown City. A return to the winner's circle. And another frustratingly valiant defeat for Mount Druitt. There's no doubt that they have been better and playing better football since the advent of the mid-season window, allowing them to sign so many new players. The problem is the mid-season window, well, it's mid-season in name only. It comes at sort of 2/3 of the way through the year. There is still a month left of football, but is it maybe too little too late? The flag has stayed down. Ruben Awaratifi, a chance to kill it. Mount Druitt get bodies in the way and Niski collects. Is there enough time for the mid-season signings to have their impact to save Mount Druitt from the drop? Even if they snatch a late point, They'll find themselves on the foot of the table at the weekend's end. It's poked forward. Teff! What a massive Mount Druitt moment! Teff in stoppage time on the score sheet against Blacktown again to seal a point for the Cellar Dwellers that will feel like all three. And it's a goal that looks as though it'll secure a share of the spoils for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. But when the margins are as razor thin as they are in the relegation battle, you never know. That point could make all the difference. And the celebrations say it all. And they have been good value for it today. It was 3-2 last time they met. It's 2-2 today. It ends honours even at Landon Stadium. And the local derby delivers late drama. Blacktown City thought they'd won it, thought they'd return to the winners list after Jacob Kresnar's late tap into an empty net on the rebound from Travis Major's header. Mount Druitt had other ideas. They had only scored multiple times in a game, 5 times going into today, and it was a sweet 6th in the final seconds of stoppage time. Teff popping up against Blacktown again for a massive point for the team at the foot of the table. Tempers flaring a little bit here late on at Landon, a sign of what a massive moment that is. Emotions running high. This is what it means to Mount Druitt and their players, and that is the frustration of 2 points left on the table from Blacktown. Well, the local derby has delivered on your Sunday in Seven Hills. We hope you've enjoyed it at home, as Mount Druitt will head home to Popondetta Park with a confidence-boosting point ahead of a massive final month in season 2025 in NPL New South Wales. Still to be decided, the finals race, the premiership battle, and the relegation race. At all ends of the table, it's all happening. But we sign off for the weekend from Landon Stadium. The full-time score, Blacktown City 2, Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2.
25 Mayor's Cup champions, Blacktown City. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a massive thank you to the Blacktown City Mayor, Brad Bunting, our local councillor, Julie Druitt, for their attendance today. It means a lot having you here. What is now becoming one of the traditional rivalries and cup games throughout the season.